Last night?
The other night.
Yeah, it was a physical game. South Carolina obviously had to prove something because they came down here. We took the undefeated streak and we kind of like gave them a good game. So they wanted to prove they better than that, I guess. Yeah, they came out physical. That's the way they play. We kind of struggled with it. Obviously, offensive rebounds, but we definitely knew what was coming in physical game.
It seemed like you got a little chippy, especially late. You know, a lot of some jawing. Obviously, Redden got his technical. I guess what was kind of going on there?
Yeah, you know, it was a basketball. It was an intense basketball game. SEC play. Two competitive teams. You know, get some talking. Gets everybody kind of like lost their cool at some point. But I mean, it's something you can't expect sometimes from games like that. So.
Foul trouble was a big issue for a while of the game. How do you guys deal with that?
Yeah, it was I mean, obviously, I think three of our bigs fouled out. Jimmy, I think, Dante, and myself fouled out. Yeah, I mean, there was some arguable fouls here and there, but something we got to handle. It's part of the game, you know. You can't. Yeah, you want to argue with the rest, but it's not always their fault. Sometimes it's us too. So it was something we definitely had to handle, and that too is something that we got hit with because of their aggressiveness, I guess.
Has this slide in the SEC been difficult for y'all to deal with?
It hasn't been difficult. We had to make adjustments, I guess. The SEC is way different from non-conference play. Way more athletic, way more competitive, I think. Because everybody knows the SEC is really open this year, so everybody wants to prove, wants to come in and hit hard. And we had a competitive first 5-6 games. Yeah, it's been more an adjustment for us, I think.
Mississippi State is a program that's kind of in a building process, like y'all are. What do you see from them, and what really stands out to you about their team?
I mean, I think they got a few talented guys. I mean, obviously it's an SEC team. You know, we take them seriously as every SEC team. I think their record is similar to ours. You know, we go into their place. Used to be or might become again a big rivalry. So yeah, we got something to prove. They got something to prove. So yeah, we're taking this game very seriously.
Redden scored over 20 points in each of the last 4 and 6 of the last 7 or something like that. How much does this team really depend on him to just be that guy, do almost everything out there?
Yeah, well, Redden is our senior captain. He's been in the SEC for 4 or 5 years now. We depend on him, you know, and he wants us to depend on him too. He wants to take the responsibility, and I think he deserves it. He's the hardest working player I've ever been around, and you know, we're very proud of him, and we need him, and I know he's up to the task.
Does the team kind of, do you feel depend too much on him? Maybe when he's struggling, the rest of the team doesn't necessarily pick up its weight.
Yeah, I think some of us need to step up to like take that away from him, or to like take the attention off him on the defense, something like that. Yeah, that's something that sometimes we have a bad tendency to let him do all the work, you know, just sit back and watch sometimes. So yeah, I think some of us need to step up.
Anything else from Mark?
You mentioned some of the bigs, you and Jimmy and Dante have had trouble with fouls. Is there anything specific that you think yourself or you and your teammates need to work on to improve in that area, or anything that Avery's talked to you about?
Not really. That's just. I think that's the first game of the year that happened. So I think it really was South Carolina's style of play that got to us. We wanted to match their physicality, I guess, and you know, sometimes it's the refs, it's us, it's the other players, it's the game. You know, it's a lot of things that come in play when it comes to the fouls like that and games like that. But no, I don't think it's nothing we got to change or have to address. I don't think so.
Thanks, Michael.
No problem. Thank you, guys.